32 Historical, Ziyarat places to visit in Madina. There are so many historical and Ziyarat places to visit in Madina that an Umrah pilgrim or a tourist needs many days to explore them. 1. Masjid al-Nabawi. It goes without saying that Masjid al-Nabawi is the most sacred historical place to visit in Madina. The masjid was built by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and it is also called the Prophet's Mosque. 2. Jannatul Baqi. Jannatul Baqi is the graveyard where more than 10,000 Sahaba are buried, and therefore, it is a must-visit Ziyarat place in Madina. Opening timing, after Fajr and Asr. 3. House of Fatima bint Hussain. Fatima bint Hussain was the daughter of Imam Hussain. The remains of the house of Fatima bint Hussain are still there, which is an important Ziyarat place to visit in Madina. The house, and a well inside it, were built by Fatima bint Hussain herself when she moved from the house of her grandmother, Fatima bint Muhammad. Fatima bint Hussain was left in Medina when her father went for the Battle of Karbala. She died in 110 AH. 4. Uhud Mountain. The Battle of Uhud took place at the Uhud Mountain. The pilgrims coming from around the world love to visit the places Uhud Mountain and the related cemetery where around 70 Sahaba are buried. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, cast a glance at Uhud and said, Uhud is a mountain which loves us and we love it. 5. Mount of Archers. The Mount of Archers is also known as Mount Anaan. Pilgrims coming to Ziyarat often visit this place when they come to Uhud Mountain in Medina. In the Battle of Uhud, 50 Muslim archers were appointed by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to stand on this mountain under the command of Abdullah bin Jubair. 6. Uhud Mountain Cave. The cave of the Uhud Mountain is the place where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his Sahaba took shelter during the Battle of Uhud when the people of Quraysh attacked for the second time. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Be firm, O Uhud, for there is none upon you except a prophet, a Siddiq, and 2 martyrs. 7. Mount Tower. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, declared the south and north boundaries of Haram of Madina between Mount Tower and Mount Air. 8. Masjid Hamama. Once Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, offered Salatul Istishqa, prayer for rain. The clouds came immediately and it started raining. We have Masjid Hamama built at the same place in 86 AH, which is an important Ziyarat place to visit in Madina. 9. Quba Walkway. There is a direct path between Masjid an-Nabawi to Masjid Quba. The walkway starts from Masjid al-Ghammama and leads to Masjid Quba. The walkway provides an exotic view in the evening with the wind passing by. People walking, children cycling, and lots of shops around. Moreover, there are several cafes and restaurants where you can eat. 10. Masjid Quba. Masjid-e-Quba is the first mosque of Islam and therefore a great Ziyarat place to visit in Medina. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Whoever performs wudu in his house, then comes to Masjid Quba and offers one prayer there, will have a reward like that for Umrah. 11. Masjid al-Dirar. Masjid al-Dirar has significant importance in Islamic history. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself ordered to burn it to ashes. You can visit this Ziyarat place in Medina along with Masjid Quba. No remains of the mosque are visible today, so you cannot figure out the exact location of the mosque. However, it is a proven fact that it was situated near Masjid al-Quba in Medina. 12. Eid Quell. Eid Quell is the place where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Hazrat Abu Bakr sat for a while and drank water when he visited Medina for the first time after Hijrah. The better time to visit this place is in the daytime. Eid Quell entry ticket, Saudi Riyal 10 per person. 13. Masjid Musabbih. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, offered Fajr prayer at this place when he visited Medina for the first time after Hijrah. It is very near to Eid Quell, so one should visit both places together. 14. Masjid-e-Qiblatain. Muslim used to offer salah facing Masjid al-Aqsa, which was later changed to Masjid al-Haram. When a Sahabi reached the masjid with an order to change the Qibla direction, the Imam was leading the prayer who immediately changed his direction. Masjid-e-Qiblatain means a mosque with two Qiblas. Masjid Qiblatain is a beautiful Ziyarat place to visit in Madina. 15. The 7 Mosques. There are 7 mosques built at the place where the Battle of Khandaq took place in Madina, and therefore every tourist should visit this Ziyarat. Actually, these were the places where Sahaba used to offer prayers while digging the trench. Al-Fath Mosque, Salman Al-Farsi Mosque, Abu Bakr Al-Siddiqui Mosque, Umar ibn al-Khattab Mosque, Ali ibn Abi Talib Mosque, Fatima al-Zahra Mosque. 16. Cave of Bani Haram. The cave of Bani Haram is also called the cave of prostration, as Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, performed a long sajda upon it. It is also narrated that during the Battle of Khandaq, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, spent some nights in the cave of Haram. 17. Dar al-Madina Museum. I would encourage you to visit Dar al-Madina Museum in Medina, as you can see models of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, house model of first Masjid al-Nabawi, and pictorial depiction of many battles of Islam and much more at this place. Dar al-Madina Museum entry fees, Saudi Riyal 25 per person. Dar al-Madina Museum timing, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. 18. Wadi Jinn. Wadi Jinn is neither a historical place nor Ziyarat, but tourists coming to Madina love to visit it. It is famous because you will find cars driving at a speed of 90 km per hour without pressing accelerators here. The best time to go, daytime. 19. Uthman bin Affan Well. Uthman bin Affan bought this well for 38,000 dirhams, and therefore pilgrims love to visit this place in Madina. The well is still under the ownership of Uthman bin Affan. 20. Hijaz Railway Museum. Hijaz Railway Museum, built at the place of Madina railway station, has many worthwhile historical artifacts extending from the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, until the Ottoman Empire. Hijaz Railway Museum entry fee, free. Hijaz Railway Museum timing, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 21. Fort Ka'b bin Ashraf. Ka'b bin Ashraf was a wealthy Jewish poet, and he traveled to Mecca to instigate the hate against Muslims. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was emotionally so hurt that he asked Sahabas to kill Ka'b bin Ashraf. They killed him on his own fort. There are some remains of Fort Ka'b bin Ashraf in Medina, which is an important historical ziyarat to visit. 22. King Fahd Quran Printing Complex. Pilgrims love to visit King Fahd Quran Printing Complex in Medina, as at the end of the tour they award you the free copy of Quran or Tafsir, if available. King Fahd Quran Printing Complex timing, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. 23. Bir-e-Shifa. Bir-e-Shifa, well located around 100 km from Medina, used to be famous its bitter, poisonous and unhealthy water. When Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came to know this, he spat in the well, and since then its water is sweet. This is the reason pilgrims travel long distance to visit Bir-e-Shifa, a definite ziyarat place in Medina. 24. Masjid Bani Haram. Masjid Bani Haram is built at a place in Medina where Muslims had set up their camps while preparing for the Battle of the Trench, and therefore it is a ziyarat place to visit. It is the same place where small sheep was slaughtered by a Sahabi, and it satisfied the hunger of thousands of Sahabars. 25. Castle of Urwa bin Jubair. Urwa bin Jubair Castle is located on the banks of Wadi al-Aqiq, in the west of Medina, along the road leading to Masjid ul-Khalifa and away from the Prophet's Mosque about 3.5 km. The castle is still the property of Urwa bin Jubair, who was the son of Hazrat Asma bin Abu Bakr, and therefore it is a historical place to visit. 26. Mount Air. Mount Air is the second biggest mountain in Medina after Uhud mountain, and it marks the southern boundary of Haram in Medina. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Medina is a Haram from Mount Tower to Mount Air. 27. Salman Al-Farsi Garden. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself planted date trees in this garden, and the property is still owned by Salman Farsi, which is why pilgrim love visiting this Ziyarat place in Medina. There are still 100 palm trees in this garden. You can also buy different kind of dates from here. 28. Ghar's well. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, requested that the water in the well be used to wash his body when he passes away. He also drank from this well several times. Considering its historical importance, pilgrims love to visit this place in Medina at least once in their life. 29. Al-Yasira well. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, changed the name of this well to Al-Yasira, ease, from Al-Asira, difficulty. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, made wudu from the water of this well, offered salah and prayed for the water of this well. Before the dua of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the water of the well was bitter, but later it became sweet. 30. Sa'id bin Al-As Castle. The castle of Sa'id bin Al-As was built by Sa'id bin Al-As when he was the governor of Medina from 669 to 674, 4954 AH. 31. Khyber Fort. Around 175 km from Medina lies another Ziyarat place with the name Khyber Fort, where Battle of Khyber was fought in 7th Hijri. There is a great story of conquering Khyber Fort. Muslims had surrounded the Khyber Fort but unable to conquer it. Finally, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave the charge to Hazrat Ali. He killed 3 of the Jews' best warriors in 1-to-1 challenge combat and uprooted the gate of fort. 32. Badr Battleground. Battle of Badr, the first battle of Islam, in which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, participated, was fought 150 km away from Medina in 2nd Hijri. In this battle 313 Sahaba fought against 1000 infidels of Mecca and still emerged victorious. There is graveyard of 14 Sahabas who were martyred in the Battle of Badr.